Sit up here and your job is to play games. But play with something safe, man. Don't play with me.
What it is, foe? You already know where you at. You in the dungeon with your boy KIX. And we tapping in a major way. Teens, friends, to turn foe over a hoe. But we not disrespecting nobody here. Rest in peace to everybody who lost their life, and condolences to everybody in this story right here that lost their life. And to the family, condolences to you.
18-year-old from Miramar High School, and instead, officers found a body in the bushes.
Now, police had to start putting the broken pieces of the puzzle together. The evidence from the crime scene, and more importantly, the group chat that the woman had brought to them. Inside the chat, police found disturbing messages linked to 3 teens, 3 names that within hours would become central to the investigation. 17-year-old Andre Dexter Clements, 16-year-old Jasine Smith, and 17-year-old Christy Parisian.
You in the dungeon with your boy KIX. All I ask you to do is this, chat. Feed me 50K subs, chat. We need them subs. I say, tap it right now with a like. Tap it right now with a sub. Yeah, listen, them likes get me around YouTube. They help me in the algorithm. Subscribe to the channel. Let's go. This story right here hit me deep. Teens, 16, 17, 17. Woo! Crashing out. But condolences to the family and rest in peace to the young fellow who lost his life in the situation, because it was senseless. Over some WAP. It ain't that deep. Let's go.
Without wasting any time, officers began tracking them down. Christy was the first person police went to. What each of their roles was, and more importantly, why. But what detectives were about to learn about how this murder happened, why it happened, and just how complicated it truly was, turned out to be far more shocking than anyone expected.
You can't get away with nothing! There's cameras everywhere.
Hey, chat. She ain't never lied. It's cameras everywhere. Everywhere.
Miramar Police Department.
Yeah.
How you doing, ma'am?
I'm waiting for my sister to go over there. What happened? What happened?
I just need to speak to you over here for a second.
Oh, Lord.
Right now there's an investigation, and I guess it's your daughter.
Yeah, that's my
Your
dog.
daughter, her name came up. So we have to keep everybody out of the apartment.
Police arrived at the home of 17-year-old Christy Parisian, where her mother was informed that Christy had become involved in a strange and violent incident. Everything started on a Sunday evening. On October 17th in Broward County, Florida, a nurse named Malene Emile noticed something was very wrong. Her 18-year-old
It isn't, chat. Why every time I hear a story like this, it's in Broward County. It's like, it's always in Florida. It's not just Broward. It's somewhere in Florida. You're like, what's going on down there? Let me know, chat. Hit me in the inbox. Let a nigga know.
son Dwight Grant, who most of his friends called DJ, hadn't come home that day. DJ wasn't the kind of kid who disappeared without saying anything. He was responsible, focused on school, and always kept his family informed. His sudden silence was completely out of character. This was the beginning of a terrifying mystery for his family. No matter how hard they tried, no one could get in touch with DJ. He wasn't answering calls, he wasn't with any of his friends, and no one had seen him. By Monday morning, the worry exploded. DJ didn't show up to any of his classes, something that never happened. His teachers noticed immediately, his friends noticed, and his family knew something was seriously wrong. His family and friends checked every place he might have gone, called every person he might have been with, drove through neighborhoods, handed out flyers. Nothing. Police even went to the high school, hoping someone there might know where he'd gone. Officers spoke to students one by one. At this point, even the smallest detail could be the clue they needed.
anxiety or depression. So like he would.
He has anxiety?
No, I have
Okay,
anxiety.
so he would check on you. Do you know the girl that he's talking to or trying to talk to?
No.
No, does he have a girlfriend?
No. To my knowledge, no.
No? Okay. Right. All right. So you haven't seen him or what's up, man?
Hold on. Why anytime the peeps come here, everybody get trolling? No, I mean like me personally, Chad. I don't know what I'm going to do in this situation. Like I'm going to be helpful or I'm going to walk away. I feel like I'm gonna keep my lips shut the other way.
No, everything good? Okay. Okay, so you haven't spoken to him since. Is this his behavior? Like, does he do? He's a good kid.
He's a good kid. He doesn't drink. He doesn't smoke. He goes out. He has a plan. He goes out with his friends. He calls literally all of us all the time to let us know like what's up, how you are.
Okay. All right.
To everyone who knew him, DJ was quiet, calm, and spent most of his free time gaming. He wasn't the type to get into fights, he didn't cause trouble, and he had zero history of reckless behavior. Nothing in his past suggested he'd ever disappear or end up involved in something dangerous. The search for DJ continued through Tuesday of that same week. Then, around 2 p.m., while officers were canvassing the area near Sherman Circle North, a quiet neighborhood in Miramar before all this, they made the worst discovery imaginable. Hidden in the bushes beside an apartment building, police found the body of a young man.
Yeah.
Let me step back.
The body was found just outside the apartment building where DJ lived. All that time, he had been there, right near his own home.
That's crazy, Chad.
Officers were led to the body by scattered bloodstains on the sidewalk. From an initial examination, the body had 2 fatal wounds, one to the neck and one to the chest. A knife was also found nearby, hidden in the bushes next to the body.
Can you go back inside, please? Don't. Just do as I ask, please. In a few minutes, an officer will come talk to you. Go back inside.
That's sad, Chad. Like, I'm just speechless. But that's sad, Chad. For a nigga mom's, like, for a nigga mother, that, like, know a nigga missing, she had that eerie feeling, and you right there. You right there. She couldn't save you. She couldn't touch you. She couldn't grab none of that. You know how she feel? And they telling her to go in the house? You can't. What? Listen, tap in right now with a like, tap in with a sub, hit me in that comment box, let me know what you think, but keep it a bang, but feed me 50K subs, chat. We need them subs. Tap in right now. Listen, it's getting deep. All over. Wow. Come on, man. What is it about? These YNs going off. Let me stop.
Listen, I can't answer anything right now. I just.
For my sister to go over there. What happened? What happened?
I just need to speak to you over here for a second.
Oh, Lord.
Right now there's an investigation, and I guess it's your daughter.
Yeah, that's my
Your
daughter.
daughter, her name came up, so we had to keep everybody out of the apartment.
Police arrived at the home of 17-year-old Christy Parisienne, where her mother was informed that Christy had become involved in a strange and violent incident. About an hour earlier, officers had discovered the body of an 18-year-old boy named...
This the thing too, chat. Feed me 50K subs, chat. We need them subs. But this is the thing. It's 2 mothers hurt right there. It's 3 mothers hurt right there. You seen the one coming to the door like, oh, my who? What? She's lost. The other one sitting on the porch just preaching like a preacher. And then that one at the door, sad. And there's a 4th one we gonna hear from. I'm guessing. I don't know. We chat. We finding out together, chat. Let's go. Like, man.
Dwight Grant, near a nearby apartment complex, brutally
That's
stabbed
crazy.
to death.
Oh my God. Can you guys
That's the
go back
piece of that
inside for
man.
me? Can you go back inside, please? Don't. Just do as I ask, please.
custody in the murder of 18-year-old Dwight DJ Grant.
After a body was found there, Local 10's Andrew Perez is live.
For this 18-year-old from Miramar High School, and instead, officers found a body.
As new clues surfaced and the investigation continued, police uncovered a hidden conflict between Dwight and 3 of his classmates from Miramar High School about the murder. Because of that, they changed course and retrieved the phone so the message could be played.
She's... Pause for a minute. The mother said, I ain't with none of that. I ain't going to jail with you. Here's the message right here. Listen, look at that. It ain't me. Don't tell me.
The police had already spoken with
what
her.
I do, please don't.
Her mother wasn't able to provide any additional information. The officers informed her that no one from the family was allowed to leave.
So are you going to be around here? Are you sticking around here? Or are you leaving? Leaving where? You're not going anywhere, right?
Are you sticking around here? Are you going anywhere? Or are you leaving?
I'm looking for my sister to go to the police station because my sister drives.
The next person on the list was Jasine Smith. The officers tracked her down and managed to find her around 11 p.m. that same night. Outside her family's apartment, they spoke with her while her mother was present.
Jasine, did you hurt this person? Not you. Because I didn't hit you or anything.
First thing is no.
Push him and make sure he's safe in the home.
I don't know exactly what happened. You're telling me that you were told to do something? I don't know what you did. I don't know what you didn't.
She said that she was told to keep him in a corner.
Andre.
Okay.
Andre told me that somebody had pissed him off, that somebody was messing with somebody else's girl or something. It had to do with some type of chick. And that he was upset and that he needed some backup for his fights. He told me
Hold up.
Jad?
My thing, chat. If I need help for a fight, I'm not getting no girl. Why I'm getting a girl? Number 2, if I need help for the fight, I must be a bitch. You only need fight the one yet. Shoot the one. Get your ass with the least. Niggas, boy, I tell you. Boy, I tell you.
Jasine had been told to trap DJ in the stairwell. Andre needed backup for the fight, which was apparently over a girl, Andre's ex, who was now involved with DJ.
You guys don't have to stay here. You do not have to talk to me.
Are you going to arrest my child?
No, I'm not going to arrest your child. I want to hear what she has to say, but I wanted to reiterate because I said it to you and she wasn't here.
He told me dress up in all black and follow him.
Andre?
I want to do that and everything. He just said, do this for me.
Don't tell me.
We walked all the way there. And we walked up the stairway. And Chrissy was there. Chrissy had seduced him from what I know.
She said Chrissy seduced her for all I know. So, Chad, I just, peep that. She said Chrissy seduced her. So, you was there for the muscle. Oh, other shorty was there to slide in the house to get him outside, you know, so y'all can hit him up. Phew, that's a whole cold setup. 16, 17? That's in the cold, bruh. What's going on?
This was gonna happen. I already knew the cops were gonna show up sooner or later. And I already started preparing myself for the worst. Mom, what do you mean by preparing yourself for the worst?
Officers were on scene working to secure the area, search for evidence, and confirm the identity of the victim as quickly as possible.
Aquí abajo, sí. Ahí abajo del extremo que está ahí había mucha sangre, inclusive probablemente están tratando de limpiarlo. Hay una cámara aquí, hay 2 cámaras aquí y hay una cámara en ese esquina. On Sunday.
No trolling, but you tender dick ass niggas. This will get you in these situations. Stop being a tender dick ass nigga. It's like a billion females out here you can go get. Niggas killing over one. Now, I'm not killing because my ex-girl left me. Cause it's an ex for a reason. That's not your girl no more. Now, my girl get hands put on her by another male she ain't dealing with, no having no cause, no nothing. Yes, I'm fighting them. If my girl get jumped, I'm helping her. And listen, we beating some ass, you feel me? But listen, I ain't not fighting over an ex. An ex is an ex for a reason. Now I'm saying, like, me and my girl, we get into some shit, she go, it's like, yeah, we might have some, but I'm not about to go say nothing to that other nigga. Like, what do you got to do with that? Nothing. Tender dick ass niggas.
He went missing Sunday.
Miramar is a quiet, close-knit community where news spreads fast. So when word got out about the brutal discovery of an 18-year-old's body, tips started pouring in almost immediately. Several people came to police headquarters, hoping the information they had might help. Among them was a woman who walked into the lobby holding her teenage niece's phone. She wanted to tell police about a private group chat that had caught her attention. At the time, officers had no idea that this small piece of information would end up being the key to solving the entire case.
Can you just give me a brief rundown? I'm so sorry.
You know, I'm seeing on the news that they found a body over by Sherman Circle, and they keep showing a picture of the kid that goes to Miramar High, saying they can't guarantee that it's him, basically, blah, blah, blah.
Left or right, somebody's telling them.
My niece's phone, all the texts from a girl that they're her friends. There's people from school there, and they know it's him. I just came here because my niece was telling me that she had got these texts from this girl yesterday from the modeling, and she said it was the most traumatizing day of her life when she seen him yesterday, which would have been Sunday.
Yeah.
So in my mind, one and one, I'm not saying she did anything, but I'm not saying I can't come here and not show you either, because she keeps saying,
tells everybody in
how many people she's killed, and she's only getting what she.
I mean, and it could be just to be, you know, cool or to be tough.
But you never know.
It's like, you know,
The same thing. I don't want the text messages here. I don't want them
To
to
just-
show my niece's. I don't want her.
Like
I don't want
her to associate with, okay.
By the next day, Wednesday, the victim's identity was finally confirmed. The body belonged to DJ. The plan was just a fight. Jasine clearly tried to downplay her own.
You said, bro, that's crazy, bro. For they even looking for you, they couldn't find you, and you right outside your house. That's weird. Like, what's going on?
Role and choices. But over the next half hour, the officers, and even her mother, would unintentionally learn the truth from her words, shocking them to their core. Things her 16-year-old daughter had done were far beyond what her mother could have imagined.
I swear to like that, bro.
Detectives were still putting the pieces together with no clear reason to make an arrest. But Jasine knew what was coming. She knew there was no escape, and she had already prepared herself for the worst.
Because by everything I've already said, I'm in a public, and I know this, and I'm sorry.
Come here.
The female officer at the scene can be seen briefly laughing when Smith lets out a sigh. But there's nothing funny about what's happening. A teenager has been killed, and Jasine has just admitted her role in what happened.
Don't
She's now
nobody
giving
take
police
nothing
a
serious,
verdict.
huh?
Andre had found himself in the middle of a high school love triangle between DJ and his ex-girlfriend. That's when the dark thoughts started, and the plan began to take shape. A plan that would need help. Before Sunday, before any of this began, Andre had reached out to her. He told her about the planned fight and the help he needed. Now sitting in a police car beside her mother, the officer asks Jasine to walk them through everything, step by step, starting from that moment.
So I'd like for you to kind of tell me, step by step, on how everything occurred. You know?
Before Sunday, before he came over,
Who's he?
Andre,
Andre's from school also?
yes, before he ever came over, he told me on Friday, I believe it was Friday, that he had a situation that he needed to deal with. He was wondering if I could help him out with a fight. Me knowing that I used to fight in elementary and used to be a bad kid-ish outside of school, I agreed because he's a good friend of mine. Like, it's just a fight. He had said he was going to be coming over around 6.
Shorty said it's just a fight. I agree with it. A dude asked a whole female, come with the fight with me. You get no points for that, dog. As a dude, nigga, boy, you get no points asking a female to help you fight. You took 2 females to set up 1 dude. I'm guessing if you went to that part of them by yourself, you got them hands put on you. Beat the fuck up.
He came over at least 6:45, close to 7 o'clock.
Okay.
And he had proceeded to tell me the whole scenario of
everybody's
snitching. You're gonna wear clothes that you don't care about. You're gonna wear gloves, you're gonna wear do-rag. I know the whole time I got home, we had told her that we were going to go on a walk. He was explaining to me that the person that me and him were going to fight with, because he was going to seduce, had messed with a girl that he knew and had, essentially from what I know.
Come on.
And on the way there, he's telling me exactly where we're going to walk, exactly how we're going to walk, exactly. Gonna do that. Gonna wait for
all I'm gonna say is this, Chad.
And I was like, okay, it's just a thing.
Don't tell me.
But immediately when we got in there, we had walked over to where the staircase was, while even telling me to move this way to avoid the camera, to avoid things. So we had walked up the stairs while Chrissy stayed down the stairs and made a call. Me and him were upstairs. He's just talking to me, we're relaxed, we're chill. And then he got a signal from Chrissy to walk downstairs. And he had a weapon with him. He told me to hold the weapon.
She had
We
with
had
him.
gloves on at the time.
Fuck.
We had
They set that man up, bro.
downstairs. He
Hey.
had approached.
No troll, no lie. Most niggas be like, before I die, I wanna get some. At least my brother got some before he went out. But that's some fuck ass shit right there. You set him up with some pussy just because he fucks your girl. So that means he fucked 2 of your girls. And you still look like a bitch. Cause you took a girl to fucking fight the nigga. Come on, bro. You niggas don't get no points for that. Hit me in that comment box. Hit me with a like. Subscribe to the channel. Look, you in a dungeon with your boy K. The fuck I ask. All I ask you to do is this. Feed me 50K subs, chat. We need them subs. Let's go.
The boy and Chrissy had moved back and walked down the stairs.
Did you know this boy or no? Okay.
The boy tried to make a run for it after Andre approached him and was like, yeah, we have a problem. He has a standing behind. Chrissy looked at me and he made a run for it, and I'm like, okay, but it's just for intimidation. Put this down. I ran and I helped Andre to tackle him and put him onto the ground.
Jasine uses
Look at
a
that.
weapon, even though she's deep.
Look at that. You had a whole girl help you, bro. To tackle another man to the ground, but you couldn't get him to the ground? He's a pussy. Come on, girl.
Detailed and specific in almost every other part of her story, she keeps this part vague. We already know DJ was found with 2 stab wounds, so whatever the weapon was, it clearly wasn't a gun. What that weapon actually was, and why Jasine avoided naming it, becomes clear later in the interview. And it's something that will shock you.
Girl, she was just like,
I can't hold you, chat. When I seen that, I thought that was a dude. I see why he got that big ass hold him down, big red little stuck ass. Like, come on, man.
moving back and forth, like standing in the same spot but moving a little bit. And then the guy was moving around the fire, just throwing more gasoline. I didn't see their face, but I saw their body shape, and seeing them on the photos, you could picture them, especially the chubby girl. You could feel the
Especially the
traumatization
chubby
from
girl.
them, and you could feel like they were scared, but you could also feel like they had that energy of the way of thinking like he deserved it. Like you could notice that.
Security camera footage from the apartment complex backed up much of Jasline's story. The cameras showed the three teens dressed entirely in black as they approached the stairwell where DJ was attacked. One camera even captured DJ Grant's final moments. Another showed the teens dragging his body toward the bushes exactly as described. But as detectives reviewed everything more closely, cracks began to appear. Parts of Jasline's version didn't fully line up. Police seized the teens' phones and went through their messages. It didn't take long to find something that directly contradicted Jasline's claim that this was only meant to be a fight. One message revealed the truth.
These niggas going out there like they ninjas and shit. She's a big ass Ninja Turtle.
Mindset behind the plan.
White DJ Grant was killed back in October, and for months now, the three teens that are accused in his case have been kept in jail.
All the evidence was clear. Within days, police moved in on all three suspects. Jasine Smith, Christy Parisian, and Andre Clements were all arrested. Each of them was charged as an adult. All three were charged with tampering with evidence and conspiracy to commit murder. Christy and Jasine were each charged with second-degree murder. Both eventually pleaded guilty and were sentenced to 25 years in prison, followed by an additional 10 years of probation. Andre Clements, who was 17 at the time, was considered the mastermind behind the crime and the one who delivered the fatal sword strike.
Should've got more time than that.
He faced the most serious charge, first-degree premeditated murder. On February 18th, 2025, Andre Clements, now 20 years old, also pleaded guilty. He was sentenced to 40 years in prison, followed by lifetime probation.
Loyal, honest person would be there for you in a second, in a heartbeat.
Listen.
An extra jacket around the bag.
Jasine could tell detectives were zeroing in on one key detail. She knew about the sword before they ever left the house, and that meant she knew the plan from the start. She tried to distance herself from it, saying that when they left, Andre grabbed a small knife and a larger sword, but she claimed she didn't actually see the sword at first and assumed it was already in the bag. Detectives weren't convinced. By now, there were too many gaps in her story. The teens believed they had pulled off the perfect crime. They killed someone in broad daylight in a tucked-away stairwell inside a busy apartment complex, avoided security cameras, and left no direct eyewitnesses. If the group chat messages hadn't surfaced later, they might have gotten away with it. But everything started to fall apart after the attack. They dragged DJ's body into the bushes, packed the weapons and supplies into a bag, and returned to Jasline's complex. There, they made a serious mistake. In an open, grassy area, clearly visible from nearby apartments, they started a fire and burned the bloody clothes using gasoline. As they sat there, shaken, but still hoping they were in the clear, a security guard spotted them. In that moment, the cover-up ended.
Chat, you in the dungeon, feed me 50K subs. You was with your boy KX. With your boy KX. Stop playing. You was with your boy KX. Let me quit playing, chat. Look, that was crazy. Rest in peace to my boy DJ. Man, my deepest condolences go out to his mom, his family, everybody. And to that sucker ass nigga who set him up, I ain't even wish death on you. Cause then I'd be just worse as you. And the females that set him up, should be ashamed of yourself. Let's go. Feed me 50K subs, chat. Hit me in that comment box. Subscribe to the channel. Like the channel. You in the dungeon. We out of here.